Hello, welcome to another episode of Michael's Corner. I am sitting here with Niles Plonk.
That's right. Thanks for having me, Michael. I appreciate it. It's very classy of you.
Yep, I've been wanting to have you on for like 3 months now. So
Long time. Long time.
yep.
Here we are. Here we are now.
So my question to you is, you have a wine business.
Correct.
So can you tell the wrestling fans what's your wine business is about?
Sure. My business is the Windy Wine Company. We're located in Osborne, Missouri. Right now, we're getting licenses switched up. We should be open again by the fall. And we'll have our website up so you can order online and all that stuff, or you can come up and visit us too. So, Windy Wine Company is the name of the winery.
Okay. And how did you get your start in wrestling?
I started in 1999 in St. Joseph, Missouri. I was broke in to the business through Sonny Myers, who was a 14-time NWA Central States champion. Sonny trained me for the first 2 to 3 years, and after that sent me to Harley Race's camp in Eldon, Missouri, and I finished training there and learning more of the match structure at Harley Race's school. So I broke in and trained by two of the best in the business, Sonny Myers, Harley Race. Had a good start with that, and just been doing that ever since.
So my next question to you is, how do you like Steel Domain Wrestling?
Oh, Steel Domain's a great place to work for. They have great locker room, great staff. Ed's one of the best promoters in terms of taking care of the guys, having a good product that he puts out for the fans. It's just, I'm very privileged, especially with the history of the greats that have been in Steel Domain throughout the years, and in the history right here in the state. It's an honor to be here, and I'm very happy to be a part of Steel Domain Wrestling, for sure.
So tonight, you have a match against with Garrison Creed. What are your thoughts going into the match?
Well, going into the match, Garrison Creed is a very physical, he's a very athletic person, knows what he's doing. We've locked horns before, and tonight for sure, I think we're going to have match of the night for sure. We're main event. Why not? It's going to be a tough back and forth, but I think in the end, my experience is going to overcome the newness of Garrison Creed. Not that he's by any means somebody to shrug off. I'm going to have to be on my guard the whole time.
So, like you said, when you're not wrestling, you're on the wine business. How do you feel about Marina Gorey being the Steel Domain Women's Champion?
Oh, I think Miranda, just with her name herself and the pedigree she has, is the right person to have a belt like that. She's definitely put in the hard work. She puts the miles in, like a lot of the good independent wrestlers do. She's got a bright future ahead of her because she's pretty new to the business in terms of being active in the business. But she grew up in it, obviously. So, I think it's a great thing for her to be champion. Although, Malaya Asaka, has got that experience, kind of like me. So I kind of tend to go with the more veteran approach and say that's the one that she really needs to watch out for because we know the tricks. We know how to take the belts back. So.
Uh-huh. So, yeah. So, what are your thoughts of the Academy School of Pro Wrestling?
Oh, I think it's great when you have good minds and good teachers training the new generation. I think there's no problem with that at all. If anything, our industry is saturated with lots of schools, and that's not necessarily a good thing. Being credible in the business, and definitely the Academy has plenty of people that are credible to this business to help instruct the new generation. So I'm all for it. I think it's a great thing to have for sure.
And one final question is, now, if it were up to you, who would you? It could be anywhere. It could be besides Steel Domain Wrestling. But who would you like to face in the ring if you have the opportunity?
Is this alive or dead, or is this just currently?
It could be alive or dead.
Well, Kurt Hennig is my favorite of all time. I would have loved to have the opportunity to even just sit under his wing, sit in a chair next to him, have coffee, travel with him, just to pick his brain. Current wrestlers, I'm a big fan of Chris Jericho. Still, I think he's one of the best that's been able to continue to be relevant throughout the years in his career, reinvent himself whenever he needs to. Definitely somebody that I think is very talented and would love to have an opportunity to do something with.
Okay. Usually when I end my interviews, I used to tell wrestlers, where can wrestling fans follow you on social media?
On social media, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, at Craig Kiesman. So my name is Craig Kiesman, as Niles Plonk. It's KraigKeesaman, and that's for Instagram and Facebook, Snapchat, all those social media. You can follow me all in one. So if not, just reach out to me and I'll give you those things as well. So
Okay. Well, Niles Planquet, it was a pleasure to finally do this interview with you. You are welcome to join Michael's Corner anytime.
appreciate that, Michael.
And as you guys can see, Darla is taking pictures.
Hi, Dara.
She's a sweetheart in this wrestling,
One of the best.
one of the best. And if I don't come to one of those shows, she'll give it to me. So you guys take care, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.